guys, welcome back to the handicapping couch. So Saratoga opening day, I hope it was good to you. I had a little success. I'm going to change things here though. I'm going to play the pick 5. So depending on which one. Today I'm going to take a look at the early pick 5 and just kind of go through quickly and show you what I like and what I'm going to bet. So yeah. We'll give you some more picks that way. It'll be more fun. Weather looks good today. Again, tomorrow and Sunday, Saturday and Sunday are kind of iffy. So let's get right into it. And hopefully we'll get some pick 5 success. I like the pick 5. You can play a 50-cent one. So getting going here with Saratoga's first race, you can see with Formulator, I'm able to put who I like here. These are my top 3. These are the 3 I'll use in the pick 5, the first leg. First leg is an upper level allowance. This is a good little race to kick things off. 7 furlongs. The 2 Mijos has to be a consideration. This is a pretty decent horse now starting for Brad Cox. He doesn't claim a lot of horses, but he does do extremely well when he claims horses. So Mijos, a big factor. But I do like the 5 horse Shush Shush Shake Me Up on top. Peter Miller. This one has been okay. He's only had the 1 win since going to the Miller stable, but I think Saratoga will be good for him. I like the fact that Irad lands here. The last start was huge, finishing second, just really rolled up nicely there. So that one's on the ticket. The 2 is on the ticket, and also the 4 horse, the Steve Asmussen horse, is another one I like. Gun It just missing last time. This horse will be a decent price, I think. He should go off kind of middling odds. It's been a while since he's had a win. You can see a ton of runner-up finishes. I normally don't like to put those kind of horses, especially in like a pick 5. If you're playing exactas and trifectas, then yeah, no brainer. But I'm including that horse. Asmussen's horses have to be watched. He's really gunning for that record of all-time career wins, and he's going to get it pretty soon. On to leg number 2, the 7 furlongs. That's an interesting distance as well for a couple of these horses. So I'll go with 3 horses again in here. 7 furlongs, again the distance, a maiden 40. I don't want less than 3. This horse actually interests me a little bit. Beau Brown down on the inside is a second-time starter for a barn that will get good odds, but I won't go there. I'm taking 3, 6, and 8. So the 3 Arms and Armor, that's another Asmussen horse. These 2 races I'll be okay with. I don't care. He's shown speed against maiden allowance, and that's always an important thing. From there, the 6 horse, I think, is possibly going to be the favorite. It's either going to be the 6 or the 8. The 8's been in claimers, and again, this is a horse I normally would just leave out, but I'll put him in because, you know, the buyer was good. He just missed last time. Unfortunately, though, 3 second-place finishes. These horses are usually really good bet against, but I couldn't find anything else that I completely loved in here. I will take the Weaver horse, Clear Humor. The debut was okay, but there's to me a lot of weird signs here. They're going for the win, $235,000 purchase, right in for 40, second lifetime start, giving him absolutely no chance to prove that he has any redeeming qualities whatsoever. Good sign, bad sign, and I'm not sure, but he's on my ticket. Race number 3, on the 16th on the turf. I'll just go with 2 horses in here. I'm playing against the Pletcher horse. I discussed that yesterday. If you want to check that video out, Chocolate Cookie, I will just leave her right out. Of course she could win, but I'm going to take a stance at a shorter priced horse here. She definitely could finish second or third, so if you're playing exactas, you don't want to toss her out. I like the 2 Giacosa and the 3 Timeless Journey. Timeless Journey I put as my top horse, but I kind of like them both equally. I think either one of those could win this race. There's some really good stats here. I like this horse getting over to Saratoga. She's won here before, which I think is important. Timeless Journey is 2 for 2 on the Saratoga course, which I think is important as well. Exiting Stakes Company, so she ran really well at Saratoga, obviously. Rosario won with her here, so we'll look for a similar trip. She's my top tout there in race number 3. The 4th race, I'm just going to whiz through this. This race, you could probably skinny it down to 2 horses. I've gone with the 5, 3, and the 6. The 1 mile and 3/8 as a maiden allowance race for the fillies. That's kind of interesting. The 5 horse Flaming Rouge, I think, will be probably the favorite. I wouldn't leave her out. She just missed last time. She battled gamely. This was good. This last fraction is solid, so she gets on the ticket. What I like most about Fortuna is she was flying last time. She really ran well. Actually, it's funny because it looks like she just like kind of flattened out, but look at the last fraction here, going a mile and a quarter. She went her last quarter in 22 and just shy of 22 and 3. If those times are right, and times at the tracks have been a little bit suspect in some cases, especially on turf. So I don't know. Visually, though, she was impressive. And the Morley horse, too. Her 2 lifetime starts have been really, really good. Distance, to me, a bit of a question mark with her. I don't have distance concerns with those other 2 fillies. I do a little bit with the Morley horse. And rounded up in race number 5, our early pick 5 ticket. The entry's getting in there. I don't really like the one Violent Trick. I do like the one Veradia, though. As I wish you could bet these as standalones. That's something New York needs to work on. We just have these as separate entries. A lot of other tracks are doing it now. Veradia is, second start off the claim, back to the level where she belongs. She's a legit 12-5 claimer. Her last win came as a 12-5, so that's what she is. But I do like the 6-horse Seeds of Time. The Gargan stable, a lot of talk about how quiet he was lately. Don't worry about it. And these moves, normally I would toss a horse out like this. A horse that gets claimed and then has a layoff. There are some decent works here, but I'm not a big fan of the put the horse on the shelf right after a claim. But the thing is, Gargan does that. That's a training move for him, and you can massage the stats and formulator and see for yourself exactly what he does there. But he wins like 35% of the time when he gives a layoff off of a claim. I think he's been really getting his barn ready for Saratoga. So I will kind of look past what he's done. When meets change, when locations change, it's a good time to look and see who may have been just kind of waiting in the weeds to get ready to have a big meet. I'm going to leave it at that. So that's my pick 5 ticket for today, and hopefully we have some good luck. I'm not going to look at tomorrow's card until we get a little closer to tomorrow because of the weather concerns. So there's no sense handicapping a bunch of turf races if there's a chance that they won't be on. Best of luck. Peace, enjoy day number 2 of Saratoga, and cash all your tickets.